Let's stop that. So, welcome you guys to Mouthpiece included. Big ups to TATN, our network. Big ups to our our co-host, Ace, and big ups, big, big ups to Shohei, Ohtani. So, on today's show, and big ups to Kyle Bennett as well for this joint that was remixed by DNA Music. Big ups. So we got Kyle Bennett. My bad. Today's show we got who is Shohei Ohtani? Am I saying that right? See, should I be saying that right? We're gonna do our weekly hot topic. We're also gonna cover how about those Bears. Then we're gonna do as well our quarter black of the week for week 5. That's quarter black. And then, of course, we've got resident Silverback in the building, Ace. Maybe he's got something to say about how about those socks. And then we got any news from Bulls camp. Maybe we'll cover that. And then who is Shohei Ohtani? Big ups, Ace. Welcome, Ace.
Big ups, big ups. What's going on? Happy Thursday.
Yes,
Doing out here in the shy. Still 80 degrees out here in the shy. Included, baby.
That's what's up. Guard your grill and knuckle up. Go ahead and give him your intro, bro. Give them some background. What's going on in the shy, man?
In the shy? I don't even know, man. we going. Everything's good. Oh, the Bears are the big news in the shy now, man. So, we're gonna see how that worked out this week. Nothing on the personal front. I've just been chilling, drinking tea all week. I caught one of those October viruses, probably from my son going to school, picking him up, dropping him off, taking him to baseball. But everything's cool in the shy, man, except for the normal mayhem and everything else that news media reports. We're still good here in our little neck of the woods.
So you guys getting a little bit of national football team, the Washington football team summer? Because you can't say Indian anymore. You getting a Native American summer out there?
And we're getting indigenous summer here. Yeah, for the week.
Big
ups warm, man. Yeah. It's supposed to rain this weekend. We haven't had any rain in about a week and a half. It's been supposed to be one of the driest Septembers in history. So hottest and driest. So watch out for those of you who don't believe in global warming or the temperature changing or whatever's supposed to be going on all over the world. It's happening here in Chicago. There's droughts everywhere across the country. So be leery.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to having a good time this weekend, bro. One of the guys, my ship is getting married, bro. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. It's always a good time.
Yeah, it's always a good time. I think I'm gonna get married again. Next couple of years. My same wife, man. Don't start anything.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say we are live here, there. hey, this will be the one that gets 1 million views too.
Right.
Is that Ace? Yeah. Is that your
husband? Look, this one. You told me to start watching it, and this is what he said.
Yeah. Hey, but I knew what you meant, bro. I knew exactly what you meant, man, for the whole reception and getting all the friends and family together, man.
Another epic ceremony like we had the first go round.
Yes, sir. And I burned my when I burned my pants on my shirt, the iron was too hot.
Oh yeah. Well, none of
Disaster.
that mattered.
Yeah. At the end, it didn't matter. You're right. So we got let's see here. So we're gonna go ahead and get on topic, bro. Last week we were talking about blacks and golf. I believe that was last week. Any addendums or any corrections or anything you came up with since?
I saw a little insert. I meant to send you about the Ryder Cup and how MJ, the GOAT, is interested in goes to right.
Buying the Ryder's Cup. I mean, what is the GOAT gonna do?
He supports the U.S. every 2 years when they compete in the Ryder's Cup, whether it's here in the U.S. or abroad. And they had a little segment with Stephen Curry interviewing him, and Jordan was talking about the competition of golf versus basketball, and how golf helps him keep his competitive edges going, competitive juices flowing even after leaving the game of basketball. So it was a nice little extra. I meant to send it to you. We'll get it to you sometime this week.
Man, I was thinking about that name, Stephen. It would have taken a whole lot of encouragement from wifey to be like, yeah, I'm gonna name your son Stephen. You're like, Stefan? No, Stephen.
Stephen Fletcher?
Sounds like a clothing designer or something like that. You know what I mean? Stephen. Designs by Stephen.
Yeah, I mean, how do you go from Dale to Stephen? What's the other kid's name? Steven?
Well, I don't know, but you knew the divorce was coming once that happened. All right, but here we go. Big ups to them. I hope their family, All right. Yeah, I hope they do what's best for them. All right, so we're going to start it out, bro. So what's hot in this week in sports outside of the Bears? And you heard anything trending?
No, it's well, outside of the Bears' poor play is the Chicago Bears organization bought Arlington Park Racetrack the other day. They put a
so they pulled the trigger. They put the bid in or bought it?
They bought it, and it's going to take a couple of years to close the sale, they said. But they dropped $200 million on Arlington Park Racecourse, so no more racing there. And the Bears are the current owners or alleged owners of the Arlington Park Racetrack. So next, I decide get the money together to build this state-of-the-art stadium out there, away from Chicago, in the suburbs, in the north suburbs. The mayor, Lil Mo wants to. She says the Bears still need to come to the negotiating table. It's like they just put $200 million on a race course. They're gone. But we'll see what happens.
Have we had a mayor with more nicknames, bro, than her?
No. I mean, most of the mayor's nicknames in the city of Chicago come from their screw ups, whether it was just not getting snow up, or something crazy they said, or some actions they've done. But yeah, Lil Mo is.
But it seems like every female mayor that city gets, because Mayor Jane Byrne used to get it every day too.
Yeah. Well, it was just surprising, one, that she was elected mayor.
Yeah.
She's the first Black female mayor. And she's the first Black female.
Does she identify? Yeah, does she identify as female, or is she
I don't know.
Trish gender?
Yeah, whatever the latest term is.
Cisgender? I don't know what's going on.
Just stick it in.
Yeah, whatever it is, put it wherever. All right, here we go. All right, and big ups to Mayor Lori Lightfoot. Big ups to her and her team. Right.
Good luck to her on the next election.
Yeah, it's all fun. Yeah, it's just having fun. All right, so all right, so all right, we're gonna move on. So man, that's big, bro. So the Bears look like they may be finally building their own 2.5 or $3 billion stadium, creating a lot of jobs and opportunity
Yeah,
for
wait,
people.
wait. People are jumping on the Bears, saying they should stay in the city of Chicago.
Why?
There's land out there at the steel mills, just to be on the southeast side of the
Over
city.
East, yeah, I would love that. I mean, I
Yeah,
would. I've been saying that for years. I would listen. I would love them to be there, to be in the city. But at the same time, bro,
there's not enough infrastructure over there. There's not enough roads to get to
man, man, man. Well, they'll build it, bro. They did it here in Inglewood. Bro, they they did it somehow. And
yeah.
you got the Clipper Stadium going up. I didn't even know they was building it, bro. I'm like, wow. So they'll figure that out. But I'm saying, bro, for the people who say stay in the city, most of those damn people ain't even in the city no more.
And have never been to a Bears game. Yeah,
Right. Probably don't watch them on Sundays. You know what I
no,
mean?
they just talk about them periodically. They hear the banter after a horrific loss like this past weekend. But yeah,
Well, that's what I was going on to. How about those Bears? So, in your mind, is it still just in time? Well, I know you were of a wait and let them. You could have let them wait forever. Look, this coach is oh my goodness. I just want to. I'm not going to pile on because I've been saying fire this guy for 2.5 years and the guy who hired him.
okay.
But yeah, I've been saying it for a long time. And people, he made the playoffs. I don't care. You know, my cat could have coached those teams to the playoffs. My cat could have sat on the sidelines.
Yeah, I
Meow,
mean,
meow, meow. You know what I'm saying?
right.
But yeah, but is it still just in time, bro? Bro, I heard him. He was literally low key blaming Justin, bro.
Yeah, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. I mean, they need to fire him. I don't know if they had the conversations at Hallis Hall about changing the play calling
Yeah.
and giving it to the offensive coordinator, or so this guy can stand there with his headset and just worry about the timeouts. I don't know, or the water.
But
Make sure it's hot.
Ace, if I'm a dummy, if I'm an offensive dummy, but I'm
Yeah,
somehow got the head coach, you fake it till you make it, and I hire you on the staff, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Don't you come over and say to me, listen, add some packages in there, chip those ends chip those ends with the tight end, let the back stay in. What are the assistant coaches doing, and are they doing it, and is he not listening, or do they want to see him sink and then take his job?
Well, the press conference that the offense coordinator had today, was it yesterday? It was today, I believe. He mentioned all of those points, like all of those counter moves are built into the offense, but it's a matter of the coach or the coaches. Coach really is what he said. Putting him into the game plan. Well, not into the game plan, but calling those particular plays to change the protections. They had some stuff in there for the protections, and he said it didn't work. So, but they had other stuff that they in, but there's only one person calling the plays. If they don't know how to make adjustments or changes, or call a screen pass, or chip the damn defensive end that's running past your 50-year-old left tackle, I don't, I don't think he should be calling plays. Can't hear you, bro.
My bad. I cut the game off after sack 7, and I didn't realize there was 2 more after that. I mean,
Yeah,
listen. After the 5th sack, 6th sack, you got to pull the rookie out, for his own. Like this guy, this coach is an idiot on so many levels. Ace, what I told you was, and if he feels like that kid's not ready because he don't know how to run the system, meaning he has to make decisions, and he should say it. He should say, our quarterback in this system has to make these extra package decisions, but they got a headset. They got an earpiece in his kid's ear. They could tell him, man, call it extra max protection. But my point is, if that was your issue, Ace, what I've been saying, and people are starting to come around to it, if the kid's not ready, he should have been number 3 from the jump. You could have thrown Foles out there last week to take that pounding. And Foles would have gotten less kill because he's a veteran. He's got more savvy in him. He knows those dogs are coming. You know what I mean? And he's going to be audibling out of a lot of that crap remember, he used to fight with that idiot over there on the sideline.
Yeah, on the sideline, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a lot of arrogance. I mean, just to go into a game and to...
Do you hear him talk? Do you hear him butcher the English language? I mean, I know it's not English. Does he sound like trailer? I don't want to offend people.
I don't really listen to his press conferences because he's not talking about it. He's talking about
we got to look at the whys. You know,
we had great conversations this week between the coaches and the players. And,
we had great conversations. Yeah,
like, dude, you had 9.5 sacks.
You average like 1 yard of
passing offense. That's the worst offensive.
And you're the offensive guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm glad the city is finally calling for his head the way they were calling for Lovie Smith's head, who actually got you to a Super Bowl, who actually did what he was paid to do, which is be a defensive guy. Lovie's defense wasn't giving up 50 points a game, and he wasn't coming out saying, well, we got to look at the whys, and I got to figure out, and we're all still learning. Bro, you're a professional head coach, and you've been on the job for years, and you've worked under Andy Reid and everybody else. You've been faking it. You've been drinking beers. You've been sounding like a buddy at the barbershop and in the basement. You know what I mean? And the jig is up, bro.
Right.
You should have been smart enough to let those geniuses call the plays like you've been saying, Ace.
Yeah. Or maybe it was, what did Mitch drive to his interview? He drove his Camry. Maybe Nagy drove a Camry to his interview with Pace to get the head coach.
Probably so. I'm learning too, bro. My next job interview, I'm going to pull up in a Camry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it takes, huh? They be looking at you like, you have no experience. You're applying for CEO? Yeah, I got a Camry outside.
Outside.
It's an Uber. Yeah. My driver's sitting
there. It sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
When can you start?
Man, that's crazy though, man. But yes, and he's now wavering. Like, he won't just come out and say, if Andy the Ginger is not Ginger anymore, he's my guy. I mean, if that's what it is, say it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but he said that he's giving up the scheme. But his Ginger is still Ginger, I believe.
And nobody cares about your scheme.
Yeah, because your scheme doesn't work.
No.
Hasn't worked since 2018.
His scheme is he schemed the Bears organization in the city of Chicago and told them he can be a great head coach. That was his scheme. But quarterback of the week, Ace. Quarterback of the week. Now I'm going to give an honorable mention. This is going to be controversial, but I'm going to give it to my man, Justin Times, bro. That man stood in there. He got sacked 9 times. He had a ding on his hand, but he wasn't hurt. He stood in there. He kept coming back. He didn't snatch one of the offensive linemen. You know what I mean? He didn't spit on the coach. But he's an honorable mention. But who's your quarterback of the week? The black one.
Well, every week mine is
Teddy
Bridgewater.
We got to go to see Teddy B play, bro. Go to a game or something.
He's 3-0 now, so I got to go see him.
You keep that up. You're going to have coach using him on Madden. I think he was. Yeah.
Now, Jacoby Brissett was my quarterback.
Kobe Brissett for president.
He played a good game this week. He got him to overtime.
Who, Bridgewater?
Jacoby.
Oh, he's starting?
Yeah. The other guy's on the injured reserve now. So Jacoby's the guy.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So
Kyler Murray or Teddy Bridgewater. You can throw the toss. And I'll give an honorable mention to Dustin for not running out, not standing in the locker room at halftime. But
all right, next week I'm gonna expect you to come with some season stats prepared on Teddy Bridgewater.
I
I
mean,
always loved him.
3-0.
Bro, I loved the guy, man. When he blew his knee out, and I loved him then. I
Yeah.
saw what he was doing in that preseason. You know what I'm saying? He had that melanin in him. I knew he was
Yeah.
smart.
They were
You know
talking
what
about
I mean?
amputating his leg.
Yep. He was a winner.
Yeah.
That boy was a winner. You know what I'm saying? And I kept saying to myself, if he was blonde-haired and good-looking, blue-eyed, blonde-haired, pink kid, man, they'd have been all over. You
Yeah.
know, they'd have gave him a chance, you know, if that
Yeah.
knee. Yeah.
Like a Alex Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. But the Bears had no interest. I'm gonna go with Murray, bro.
Yeah. All right. You can't go wrong either way. They're both winners.
What's up with your boy Russell Wilson, man? How's he doing this year, man? He used to dominate. Is he still?
They don't have any defense.
And I think the league got the jig. Got the jig is up on
Metcalf.
Pat Mahomes.
Oh yeah.
Carrot top.
Nagy's not there anymore, so Andy Reid doesn't know what to do.
Nagy, man. You say things to Nagy like, you rear-ended 5 straight cars on your way home. Can you explain happening? And you're a professional driver who, you know, we count on you, and you got the kids in the school bus. Can you explain? Well, we got to go take a look at the film. There's film on the bus. We got to look at the Y's. Like, you should know. You should know. Bro, I hear coaches, man. Bro, after I play a game of Madden, you know, I know why. I don't have to look at a film to know the whys.
All this technology. Everybody's got a damn tablet on the sideline, so you can just pull that play up. Like, look, this guy's running past this guy.
Right.
This guy is running past this guy.
The whys, we gave up 9 sacks. We should have run more screenplays. You know, if you're going to take the blame as a coach, explain what you did wrong. It's not good enough to say, that's all on me. No, you got to come out and say, man, I got out-coached, you know, because they were calling plays, you know, about the other thing. Also, you know, the whys are, you know, I got to do a better job with my max protections. You know, things like that. But he feels like if he says it, now he's giving a scheme. And that's what I told you, Ace. They've been talking too much. He don't know how to do a damn press conference. He's an idiot.
Oh yeah. Well, that's well thought of in
my opinion.
State of Illinois, city of Chicago. It's not just your opinion. It's a lot of former Bear players, as you've seen on some of these after game shows, that like, man, what is this guy doing? You know,
and he was supposed to be the offensive guru. Remember, they fired Lovey because we couldn't get no offense going.
We couldn't get no coordinator to work under Lovey.
So, right. Why wouldn't they have just hired this idiot to be a coordinator under Lovey if that's...
I don't know. Because, you know, he was pink.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they fired Lovey. They fired Lovey, and then they brought in another defensive coach when they needed offense. That's when they brought in John Fox.
Well, you remember Lovey used to have some game time things he did, but remember it would be like Packers Week. It would be once or twice a season. This guy, he's having those brain farts.
All day, every day.
Yes. Not making any kind of adjustments or anything. You know, I didn't see a fullback on the field, Ace. You got to have some packages where if we're not getting any blocking, we got to come beat this team up. It was unfair. You can't even blame the offensive line, bro. You can't even blame the line for that. He's calling one-on-one blocking.
He doesn't believe in damn fullback. I mean, the offensive line, they did have a bad day, but, you know, you gotta help.
Did you see who they were going up against? If you know you got a bad line, right? Nobody's gonna say they're a Pro Bowl line. And you're gonna have them one-on-one, Ace, and you're not sending no double teams, no helping, no chips, no nothing against one of the best defensive lines in the league.
Right, a playoff team.
The result is the result.
Right. So, you know, he should have had a couple 3 tight end sets, or put an H-back in the backfield, since they don't believe in the fullback in his offensive scheme. And the Bears don't have one on the roster. for for a Midwest team that needs to run the damn ball in the wintertime. It's a whole organizational breakdown.
And all this idiot every year in all season talks about is injuries, not getting hurt.
Yeah, we're gonna hold the players out. We got a quarterback who was a backup in Dallas last year and stunk there. And we gave him triple the salary to come here, and we're going to just sit him on the sideline.
And promised him a starting job.
Yeah, and he doesn't have to worry about working with the first team offense
to get a rhythm. You know what I mean? And everybody sits there.
Yeah.
And like his whole staff, like nobody's in there like, this is dumb.
Yeah. Well,
Pace is an idiot.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Pace. He can't talk.
He has,
in my opinion.
Well, you know, in my opinion, he should have been fired after the Mitch Trubisky quarterback pick.
And now it's looking like, and I've called him, but I've always saw the good side on Mitch, bro. Always, man. Always, bro. The problem is this guy and his play calling. We've been saying it for years, Ace, that he wouldn't call runs.
Right. Well, I mean, you got to run the ball. That's fine, but you're going to move up the spot and give up a draft pick to draft Mitch. And you got Patrick Mahomes and, besides Boy Watson down there just waiting.
Yeah, you should have fired them all, man. Yeah, I agree. So let's go to I don't know how to pronounce his name. How do you pronounce his name, man?
Shohei Ohtani?
I don't know. But where is he in the rotation, Ace? Now I know he's been shut down, according to my research, as a pitcher this year. I don't know why they shut him down. He must have
because the team stinks.
Oh, yeah. All right. So my question is, you're more of a baseball guy than me. What was he, like a number 2 or number 3 guy in the rotation? Was he the ace?
He was ace. The guy was throwing 100 miles an hour.
What?
Yeah, he throws 100 miles an hour, man. He's between 95 and 100, man.
What?
Kid's incredible. Yeah.
Wow. He got movement. How many pitches, Ace?
I think he's got, that fastball, and I think he's got a nice breaking ball.
You don't need much when you're throwing over 102. You just need some good control. That's it.
Yeah, once you go from 100 down to 85, I mean, they can't.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I don't know what's going on out there. And
so for everybody that know, let's get some background. Who was he on, the Angels or the A's?
He's on the Angels.
There he is.
Angels. Yeah. With the best player in baseball.
Wait a minute. So he's in my backyard. I can actually go see this kid play.
Yeah. You drive on down to Anaheim.
Yeah.
Check out a game.
I might do that. I might go check him, but he's not pitching.
Yeah, it's all over with. It's only a couple more days. They're not playing.
Well, they'll probably be giving me tickets now. Wow.
Yeah.
How many years has this kid been in the league, Ace?
When I read, it's been 4. He's been in the league 4 years. And
is he an old Korean? Like, is he old, or is he? When you say 4 years, does that make him about 25?
He's 26, 27, I believe.
Right. Wow.
So when he hits free agency in 2 years, he'll be 29.
Wow. Now, you brought up something, free agency, the money bag.
Yeah, he's making peanuts right now.
Correct. Should he be the highest paid player in baseball, bro?
Well, that's not how baseball works. They want to get some years out of you as far as work, as far as putting up numbers, and then you can cash in and grab the bag.
Yeah. Well, I'm not asking you how the white man works.
Yeah.
Should he be the highest paid player in baseball? You're a baseball guy.
I'd give him one more season. If he does it again next year, absolutely.
Wow. I mean, think about it, Ace. Think about if you owned a baseball team, you had this guy that could be number one in your rotation and yet
Yeah.
play every day at an all-star level.
And hitting 40, 50 home runs. Yeah.
Bro, his last game, I think he hit like 2 home runs in his last game he started. Imagine that as a pitcher. Man, I got to hit this to help my cause. You're up there helping your own cause, bro.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on out there with the Angels. They got Mike Trout. They got some other guy that paying a hell of a lot of money.
Yeah, Mike Trout's one of the highest paid players in baseball.
And
Mike Trout, is he Asian?
No.
Trout sounds Asian.
No, he's not Trout.
No.
Not Asian. He's a rainbow trout.
Yeah. Oh, right.
He's American.
Right. Yeah, Trout. All right. So, yeah. All right. Well, you answered all those. Yeah, I don't have to do any of that. All right. What kind of fielder though? What position is this kid playing? First base or something? Right field?
I think they DH him when he's not.
Probably so. Let me see here. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna Google it. Go ahead.
I don't watch him much. I just see him hitting the ball. So I'm not a West Coast baseball watcher. Those Dodgers and Anaheim Angels. I'm just amazed that the Angels have Mike Trout and this guy, another guy, and can't put together a team to make it to the playoffs ever.
Hey, he's got a nickname, bro. They call him Showtime, but they don't spell it with a W. It's Shotime.
Yeah. That's in respect to his Asian coat.
Uh-huh. I hear a dog whistle.
Yeah.
So he bats left and throws right.
Mm.
He was born in 94 in Japan. He's 27. Let's see. Yeah, Angels. I get the hell out of here, man.
Yeah, they had to pay his team like $20 million for him to come to the U.S. And he's making like $3 to $5 million this year. So
I think his overall record is 42-15, 2.52 ERA, 624 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he's got 286 and 45 home. Let me look at something here. Win-loss record through September 26 of 21. So I guess that was this year? Yeah. He's 13-5 with ERA of 3.53, 222 Ks. His batting average against is 265. Home runs against 92. RBIs giving up 245. Just trying to see what position he's playing in the field, though.
I wouldn't have him in the field. I just have him hitting the ball and pitch.
Correct. You probably wouldn't want him running because he can get hurt. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
yeah, people slide into him.
Yeah. You wouldn't want him on a base because they'd be trying to hurt him. He'd have to, if he's in the field, he'd have to be in right field or DH.
Yeah, run around in the outfield.
Yeah.
DH. Yeah. Those days he's taking off from his DH.
I think he is DHing Ace because that's why I can't find. That make. Well then. Yeah, you need to get him in the National League, bro. The Cubs need to get him, man. He needs to be in Wrigley.
Yeah. Good luck.
You can have everyday, but like there is no DH, so your pitcher would be raking.
Yeah. Yeah. Although they're talking about changing the rules and making DH in both leagues.
Why don't they just hit it off the tee since they want to see home runs all the time? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know.
Bring the fence in since chicks dig the long ball.
Nobody wants to see stolen bases anymore.
No, they don't want to see
small ball or strategic baseball anymore.
No. They don't like 2-1 ball games, where you're sitting there biting your nails through the whole game.
Yeah.
45 men left on base, crucial pitching. No, they don't like none of that.
Even though they're paying the damn closer $30 million.
Uh-huh.
Come in and to come in and get 2-3 people out.
But yeah, Ace, I found it. He's a DH, as you said, and an occasional outfielder known for being able to hit with home run power. So he hits for pop.
Yeah, he's got 45 homers.
They said they've timed him running from the batter's box to first base as little as 3.8 seconds. Yeah, he's got to be on. He's not my DH. This kid's out there running around right field. Yeah, you DH your ass. I'm working him, and he's not white. He's some sort of minority. Man, he out there at every game. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be the Japanese Satchel Paige, bro.
Yeah, I don't know who's gonna sign him when his free agency comes up, but we'll see. It's gonna be a huge contract.
Why hasn't he taken the time to learn the English, bro?
For what?
I mean, he you're right. He could pay somebody $15 an hour to stand there next to him all day and translate.
Once the season's over, he's going back to Japan. He can give a damn less about speaking English.
All right.
All of his endorsements.
But it is a little funny though, because in Japan, bro, you can't be running around Japan not knowing any language, living there. I mean, even though he's not a citizen. In other words, you can't be a citizen of Japan. You got to learn the alphabet. You got to learn their culture. You got to learn how to speak the language. So he knows better than that. He knows better than to come over here and sit on his ass and be lazy. It's 2,500 characters, I think, in their alphabet, bro. We got like 26 characters, bro. He can learn this. What's his problem?
He doesn't respect it. So
right.
I can pay, like I said, you can pay this guy $15 an hour. The team is going to pay this clown. Go to the press conference or walk out there after
I don't know.
Strike somebody out.
I mean, he's coming off like the WNBA girls who go all over Europe and don't speak a word of their language. You know what I'm saying? But you can't treat MLB like some European basketball league where they're smoking cigarettes during the tip-off. You know what I mean? The girl jumping is smoking a square. But all right, we got to wrap this up because we got the producers. But I did want to. So he's DHing. All right. Stephen A. controversy. There's Stephen A. Smith. He had some sort of controversy regarding Showtime. Do you agree with his sentiment? And it was along the lines of what I was saying. Stephen A. put his big foot in his big fat mouth when he was saying that America doesn't like this guy because he doesn't speak English and nobody can pronounce his name. Basically, that's what Stephen A. said on a national platform with millions and millions of followers. Do you agree with that? His sentiment?
I believe it's the lack of winning by his team. I don't know if it's.
So they're not playing English. Quality, meaningful baseball. If we were seeing them in the World Series or in the I said series, or in the playoffs, right?
Yeah,
playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be an all-star every year, and the league is going to promote him because they want those Japanese dollars. But I don't think it has anything to do with that.
But I mean, who are you going to see? I don't even see the Japanese people walking around with Showtime jerseys on.
Yeah, because he plays for the Anaheim Angels.
But the Japanese don't like Anaheim?
They like him. They might have a jersey from back in Japan for his old team he played for back in the old country, but he probably plays in the off season too in Japan. Goes out there and throws it 90 instead of 110.
Mm-hmm.
But Stephen Smith's a monkey. I mean, can you say that on? Stephen Smith is.
You can. He's a primate. You can call him a primate because that's accurate. I'll say this. I think I agree with what he said. I mean, he had to apologize because he had a job.
Yeah.
I agree with what he said. It doesn't mean I agree with the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean I agree with the racism. Yeah. It doesn't mean that he agrees with the racism. He was just saying how it is. He was just saying that if this kid had an American name that somebody could pronounce, I'm saying, we would care, bro. That's what he said. Now,
Now
Now,
you also got to look at the baseball demographic. It's basically for 45 to 65-year-old white males. So yeah,
correct.
Archie
Yeah.
Bunkers of the world are
They went
gonna
to war against the Japan, the Japanese. Yes. Yes. Pearl Harbor and stuff.
yeah. So
Yeah.
pro, I was a little further along, but I understand what you're saying.
Well, yeah, it was a little further along, but it was their kids.
Yeah,
Yeah. Listen to
yeah,
their parents talk about the
yeah.
Japanese.
The
Yeah.
Japs, and
Japanese.
and
Yeah.
the coons.
Yes. Yes. So, I mean, I think he hit a funny bone. He hit a nerve in the United
Hmm.
States. Yeah. And they told him, hey, you know what I mean? Let's keep that down. But
Yeah,
so why is he not a household name then, Ace? If Stephen A was cooning, so you said it. All right, you said because they're not winning. All right, so let me think.
because they're not winning. And again, the major demographic for baseball is those 45 to 65-year-old white males, and they
Mm-hmm.
don't want to learn
Mm-hmm.
Shoney Ohtani or
And
that.
that's what Stephen A was trying to say. Now, if Showtime was speaking the perfect King's English, right? Well, not the
Yeah,
King's English, but the president's English,
yeah,
right? And cornballing it up or what have you, got
yeah.
him a white girl on his arm or something like that.
Hmm.
Nike would sign him.
Yeah. Right. He's going to be all right. I don't think he really cares about the
American.
Western culture. So you can't force him to westernize his own self or his beliefs just to be popular. Because he's going to play baseball and he's going home. It's a job.
Yeah, well, that's fair enough, Ace. You know what I mean? That's fair enough. I'll leave it at that. There are some who'll say, well, if you don't like it, don't play baseball here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. He's doing his job. He sold him. His Japanese team sold him to the U.S. and then the U.S. is, paying him.
So they had to pay his Japanese owners too.
Yeah, they paid him $20 million to sign him for I think so $2 or $3 million contract.
Wow. So he might not even re-sign in the U.S.
It's a possibility, not depends on. But why wouldn't he? I mean,
Well,
they're
if
gonna break the bank.
I'll tell you why. If I'm living in Japan
Nah,
and I'm 30 years younger, 25
nah,
years younger,
nah.
and I'm throwing a 102-mile-per-hour fastball, and I'm DHing and playing right field occasionally, and I don't speak a lick of their language, and I'm not trying to, and I don't care about their culture, you
Yeah.
know, it's a good chance that I'd be itching to come back to America.
Mm. Now, what if America was going to give you a contract paying you, let's say, $20 million for the rest of your
It's
career,
it's starting to happen. It was a
and and
NBA player did it. Took less to
and
go home.
Japan is going to pay you a quarter, maybe $500 million to stay there and play versus $20 million in your home country.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to crunch the numbers, but at some point, money, at some point, I mean, what good is it having all that money if you ain't happy, man? Like if you're in Japan and you can't communicate with people and and you don't know what's going on. Like I said,
Yeah.
it was one of those Europeans over here smoking cigarettes playing in the NBA. I think he was from Yugoplastica or something. Did the Bulls have him? I don't know, but he went back. He didn't re-sign with the a lot of cats are starting to walk away from that U.S. money, and it's not like the Europeans are offering more money. A lot of times, man, they just get homesick. They got them a bag of money, and they want to go back home and smoke loose squares.
I can understand that. I can
Yeah.
understand that. But for Showtime's most of his career, his teams have made majority of the money as far as his talents are concerned.
So you're saying this is his big payday finally?
Yeah, this is it. Because when he's going to hit 29, there's
So,
no other.
so maybe after this contract, he might be
Yeah,
thinking about.
there's no other big contract after 29. He's going to sign for like
Well,
6, 7 years, $300-400 million, and that's it.
Well, there's been some players signed big money after 29, and those were white players.
Yeah, but
Huge money.
I mean, yeah, after 29, but he's gonna be
And he's a
29.
pitcher.
Once the contract's up, he'll be 30,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, okay, I
35,
got you.
36.
Right. I got what you're saying. This is the big payday contract here.
Yeah.
Right. Before he's on that downturn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. All right, bro. Well, as we wrap it up, I think we covered why he's not a household name in the U.S. Ace, you can go ahead and give your conclusion, bro. I know you're a little bit under the weather, and I gotta hit the road, Jack. So you go ahead and wrap this up, bro, and we'll close the show.
All right, my man, Showtime. He will be a household name as baseball continues to evolve. This has been a decent season, but the problem is the Anaheim Angels don't make it to the postseason, and that's when players' names are really made. That's when you get your monikers, Mr. October, or you had the Kirk Gibson home run when he couldn't run around the base, basically. So, those when the historic folklore is created in the playoffs. If Anaheim never makes it, he'll just be another player making a lot of money on the Anaheim Angels, like the aforementioned Mike Trout. So, good luck to him, and hope he has a great career. Oh, another thing I heard today about the Super Bowl show next year.
Yeah.
Out there in LA. Sounds like it's going to be epic.
Oh, yeah, buddy. It's, Super Bowl in Los Angeles, bro. That should be off the chain, man.
Halftime show, they just signed up Dr. Dre and Mary J. Blige and Kendrick Lamar. And
they can get just about anybody since they already out here, huh?
Yeah, a couple more acts. But they just Snoop Dogg, yeah. So Snoop Dogg, Kendrick Lamar, Mary J. Blige, and Dr. Dre, and maybe a couple other people. They just inked for the halftime show this year for the Super Bowl. So sounds like it's going to be pretty exciting.
Peace. What's up, bro? Y'all coming?
We got some hotels booked. We'll see. We'll see what God has in store for us. I want to try and make it out there.
Yes, sir. So man, one thing, I like your wrap up. Anaheim, man, the demographics of that area, it was traditionally, it's Orange County. So, that would be the equivalent to DuPage County, kind of, however, there is a large Asian contingency there, so when you think about fitting your fans' demographic, I was thinking right away, man, he doesn't fit Orange County, but then again, he does. I mean, it's loaded with the Asian community, bro. So I think they might re-up on this cat. I'll do a little research and see if I can't catch a game before they wrap it up this season. But I'd rather go next year, man. I want to see him pitch,
Yeah.
So when he pitches, he ain't DH. Yeah, he DHs that game. Wow, that's great. That's a kid's dream, man. That is a kid's to be helping your cause on. Like he should be MVP of the league, bro.
He is being considered for MVP.
Yes.
He is. Yep.
Yes.
So we'll see how the voting goes, but like you said, he's not a household name, and they really.
Well, he's not white. Ace is a lot more. These guys are classier than me. He's just not white. That's his problem. Yeah.
And they try and put a lot of that on the, on the playoff players, the big time producers. They want to all get the MVPs every year. So we'll see. But there's no reason he shouldn't be MVP.
Bro, we used to hear about players like I can't even think of their names. Those white boys spitting that spit. Tough guys, Chucky Knoblauch and all, man. We used to hear about it, man. If those guys you gonna tell me if those guys was throwing 102 and up there and scratching their nuts up there and spitting tobacco out and smacking the ball? Man, please, man. Be MVP on a losing team, on a winning team. It wouldn't matter, man. I know how America get down, bro. But it's their country. It's their country, and so it is what it is. I ain't hating. But hey, next week we got Ace, we got a good one, man. I don't know if you want to be on it, but we're going to cover the curious case of Russell Westbrook. Huh?
Ah.
Huh? Huh? We're
Hmm.
going to get into the whys. We're going to
We
watch
need
the
to
film.
know. We need to know the whys about that guy.
Yeah, we're going to get into the whys, man. We're going to get into the whys. We're going to break down his career, and and get into the whys. He reminds me a lot of a player I graduated. No, I played varsity ball with in high school. He graduated after me. I don't want to mention his name. He reminds me a lot of him. So that's what we got next week, right here on Mouthpiece Included, Ace.
Sounds great. We'll get into
Yeah.
the Russell Westbrook fashionista.
Facts, bro. Facts. And man, y'all make sure y'all check us out on here Wednesday on the Self Love Show. We're resuming our Chicago house music series with house DJ. I think he's at Club 31 and other places, Torrin, Edmond. So big ups. We got that coming up Wednesday. Like, share, and subscribe. We're going to keep bringing the content from TATN. We just need y'all cats to keep just bringing the energy.
Oh man, Torrin. Self-love show. That's what's up.
Man, yeah, man. He's you remember he used to be beating that shit down there in Chambana, bro.
And Banarama.
Man, he used to be beating that shit. So
I think I might have a couple tapes of his, maybe one, somewhere in my archives.
Yeah, man, you got to get that stuff digitized, bro. I just had to break down and buy a DVD player because I'm about to digitize all this stuff, man. So, some of your bootleg DVDs won't play in your computer. Yeah, it's a format, so I got it. You know what I mean? So, hey, but here we go, Ace. Get well, man, and get plenty of fluids. Get your vegetable soup, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tea. Guard your grill.
Yeah.
Knuckle up. Hold on, Ace. We gotta get this right because it's a long flight. It's a long flight when I leave 3 days from now.
Mouthpiece
T-A-T. So don't forget, guard your grill, knuckle up, and don't forget to bring your mouthpiece.